Hello, long time no talk. I went to Guatemala for a couple weeks and then just didn't upload anything afterwards. I've been really busy after getting back from Guatemala, and my plants definitely needed some TLC. So I've kind of just been doing that, and my boyfriend's in between jobs right now, so he's home all the time usually, and so we've just kind of been chilling. But I do want to get back into making videos. And so today I thought there's a couple plants that definitely need to be propped. So let's do that together, shall we? One is currently putting out a leaf right now, so probably not the best time to propagate it. I'll bring it in. This is my variegated domesticum that is very leggy. It's how I got it. Since me having it has put out a leaf fully, like since me fully having it, this is the first leaf all on my own, and it's currently working on another one right there. But I'm antsy to just chop it and get this thing back. As you can see, it does have a pole. It's not attached to the pole other than being tied to it, and there's a lot of empty space with no leaves in there. So I'm just like, let's chop it. It's starting to get hot again, so growth is about to start exploding. I also did just order CalMag, and it's actually supposed to be here today, later today at some point, because I want to start giving my plants a little bit more, I want to be a little bit more involved in like the fertilization and such. And CalMag I've heard really great things about, so I'm going to try it. I also have mycorrhizae powder or whatever that I want to slowly inoculate all my plants with as well. So a lot of spring tasks to do, but let's get started. I'm really probably going to chop this guy way back because there's just so much empty space right here. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nodes before a leaf even pops up, and there is a little active growth down at the bottom. So I figure chopping it back will give this a good chance of growing back a lot of different baby domesticums, variegated domesticums. We'll obviously put the ones with leaves in a jar or something like that. So, all right, let's see. I'm just gonna chop right there. And then this one, so it was in my room, it wasn't getting as much light as it should, so the variegation is very muted on this one, but it's a full half moon leaf. And I don't know what this one's gonna be. I don't know. It's almost out, so I'm hoping that it'll still come out. But if not, you know what? Whatever. We gotta do what we gotta do. So, oh, I love the smell of freshly cut philodendron. I'm gonna take off this little leaf. So I'm gonna leave all of the leafed cuttings to callus for a little bit before I actually throw them in some water. So we'll just set those guys right behind me. I do have 2 prop bins. They're actually getting kind of full, so I kind of need to do a third, which I do have one. Ooh. Yeah, this is so full. The only thing is I don't think I have enough sphagnum moss for it. Oh well, I guess I'll have to get some today. We could probably just leave the node chunks to callus off as well, so let's see. And this stem has very good variegation. Let's see if I could show you that. Yeah, you see that little stripe? So I'm not super worried about how these new guys are gonna pop out, but yeah, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? It just doesn't put out any variegation. That's fine. I kind of want to do like 2 node cuttings because the stem was really thick at one point, and then it seems like it started thinning out, probably because it wasn't getting enough light or whatever. So I'm going to do a couple 2-node cuttings as well, just to like give it some good time. Okay, so we're coming to our first leaf cutting with this leaf. Very beautiful, so pretty. Let me lower you down so you guys can see a little bit more of the action. So yeah, here's where we're at, our first leaf cutting. I think I'm gonna do 2 nodes on this leaf because, well, wow, there's the next one has 2 leaves on 1 node, so yeah, I think this is our best option. So we have 2 nodes, and these ones have like aerial roots already, so hopefully they will turn into water roots relatively quickly. And look at this leaf, so pretty, so much variegation. So hopefully we can get more babies. Okay, we're getting to where the string is. So this one, it has 2 leaves coming off right here, and the nodes are really close together. Should I have like 3 leaves on 1 cutting? Or should I try and split it up? This is one of the leaves. It barely has any variegation except for the very bottom little tiny bit of variegation. But then there's this leaf on it, which got a little brown. And then there's this little guy. I feel like I should probably keep those leaves all together. I think I'm going to try that. So I think I'm going to cut, it kind of takes a little bend right here. Oop, and I need to cut the tie. Okay, so this is the wonky piece that we're looking at. 3 different leaves, really close nodes. So I think we're just going to keep everybody together. I might have to cut off this little leaf so that it could fit in water, but not too bad. Okay, and now we are left with mostly stem. I'm just going to go ahead and cut. So we have all these to turn into node cuttings. And this is, I'm actually going to take this out. There's a giant hole now. And take off the string. Just get rid of that. And now here is what we have left in this jar. Is 1 leaf and a new growth. Maybe we'll get another one. But yeah, I'm excited. This will be good. It'll be good to kind of cut this back and have a better grown domesticum, because that was not very good. Go ahead and chop this guy up into some nodes. Probably just do 2 on each one, because I don't want like crazy amounts of domesticum. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna have to do 2 in 1. Beautiful. All right, so all in all, I have 1, 2, 3 cuttings with leaves that need to harden off. And then we have 6 stem, oh, dropping them. 6 stem cuttings, plus the base of the plant. So I'm gonna continue to let these guys callus over. I'm covered in sap now, and we'll move on to the next ones. A couple other plants that I just want to chop back because they're not doing as hot. The first one is my Monstera Peru. This guy has had 2 leaves for forever, and I'm sick of it. Let's see. He's kind of like just coming out of the dirt. I just need to start fresh. I'll leave him in this pot. Let me just bury him back in there. Get back in there. I just need him to start doing something. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get rid of him because I don't want to just keep a little twig like this in here. You guys don't need to bark at every single door that closes. Crazies. But, yeah. We're just gonna chop this guy up. And we'll leave a node back in there. And let's just try and root this maybe in water and see if we can get something. Because nothing has happened in the entire year that I've lived here. Nothing has happened. So, yeah, now this is what it looks like in the bottom. Just this one little stem. So if nothing comes from that plant, then we'll just have to get rid of him. But I'm sick of him just not doing nothing and not pulling his weight around here. Next one that I want to chop up is my Dark Lord. I hate the growth pattern of this. This is kind of like a last ditch effort to just get something going with this so that I maybe like it again. So I'm just going to chop it back, throw some nodes in a prop box, and see what we get. I'm just going to chop it all the way back to where the leaf starts looking ugly. Ugly, ugly. Okay, leaf. Ugly, ugly. And it gets really ugly up here. It gets like a bunch of stuck leaves, so that's annoying. Yeah, they're just like wrapped in the caterpillar. But, yeah, so we'll just chop these guys up and throw them in the prop box. And maybe we'll get some more Dark Lords. And if not, I'm not really that mad about it. It's not really one of my favorite plants. I was like, I need this plant for a while, but I just realized like I don't like the growth pattern. And I don't know, I know I made a video talking about it, how much I hated the growth pattern, and it was one of the plants that I thought about getting rid of, but I never did just because I don't really know. So I think I'm at my like last, I'm at the end of my rope with this guy. So we have the base now that just has, let's see, 4 leaves right now. These were the leaves that it came with. And if it doesn't start doing something, we'll just get rid of it. But yeah, I'm trying to be, I think like I became a little bit too much of a collector, and so I just wanted plants. And now I feel like I'm fine-tuning what plants I actually enjoy and realizing what plants don't really bring me any joy. And so I'm kind of in my weeding out the ones that don't bring me joy era so that we can only focus our energy on the ones that we really, really like. So that's exciting. Okay, and then the last one, I don't know. Should I chop this guy up? It's my Syngonium albo. I think he's in too high light. So I definitely need to move him from where he is because everything's getting like sun bleached. The last leaf that he put out is this minuscule little guy, and there's no variegation on it. And like, I don't know, I'm kind of just ready to start over and chop this guy up. Let's see. What is that? But yeah, like he's not currently bringing any joy how he is right now. So my thought is just, let's just chop up into a bunch of nodes and see what we can get after that. And honestly, I'm probably just going to chop off all the leaves because they're not pretty. And so we're just going to have some leafless stems. Okay, well, so there's a spider on this guy, or was. So chopping it all the way back to the stem leaves 2 leaves. So I guess that those will be the ones that just stay on there at the base to give it something to live for. And then I have all of these nodes right here that we're just gonna, they feel terrible, but we're just gonna take the leaves off and chop this up because We need a fresh start. That's what spring's about, right? Fresh starts. Oh, look at that root that just popped out from the leaf. I think he'll be happier this way. Try not to like break the stem. Just get the leaves off. Trauma. Ugh. That one does not want to come off. All right. So we'll chop up these nodes and throw them in the prop box as well. And we have a wealth of props now that need to callus off. Oh, don't cut the root. All right, so, ouch. So these are the stem cuttings that I'm left with. Some variegated domesticum, some albosingonium, and some dark lord. Oh, looks like I'm out of space. But anyways, I'm gonna throw these in my prop box and hopefully we'll have some new babies. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that little propagation video. And let me know in the comments down below what you're propagating. Okay, bye!